Interesting. A little bit of a split decision here on the panel. Let's introduce you to our commentary team for game number 1 and game number 2 and game number 3 potentially if we get it. I'm sure you lads are up for a 3-game at the start of the day.
Already we can see movements coming. Crit, he's making his way towards that mid lane. Because mid lane, the jump ins from Kaka with the Burrow Strike and the Metamorphosis damage. Mugi bringing Sumail down low. The telekinesis from Crit comes down as he looks to turn, drags Mugi underneath the tower. They've got the Eidolons beating in. Kaka will fall. They're going to get Mugi as well, potentially. Crit with that rotation coming in just in time to help out Sumail and help them absolutely turn that mid lane around.
Try and help out the Dragon Knight a little bit more. They've given this DK solo experience for so long, he's actually quite tanky.
Bottom lane, they'll try for another bit of a rundown onto KP. They are doing a good job of closing the gap. In fact, KP with Purification still on cooldown. He's going to fall. They make the move, they get the kill. Same time up top, Crit and Fear holding down SCCC. They've got the Breathe Fire, the final touch from Fear as they punish SCCC, who tried to go in aggressive. Lots of regen on Samantha, rather tanky for the stage of the game.
Oh. Dragon Tail into the Ice Blast.
Let's get the Enrage off, so helping a little bit with that damage reduction, and a good Burrow Strike actually allows SCCC to look to turn it around. He looks to go onto Crit. Is it quite enough damage? They will get the 1-for-1 trade. The Static Storm bringing Fear down low. Fear backing up behind the tower. KP looking for the dive, but the reactions coming from the rest of EG. The Malefice holding Faith in place as the Eidolons bring him down. The Fear Dragon Knight Fire finally is the kill. Sumail is now moving over.
Oh, they realize
the Ice Blast. It passes over. They've seen it. Sumail, he's heading in with the Midnight Pulse. They're in trouble, NEWBEE. Static Storm comes out straight away onto this Enigma. But already SCCC's fallen. The Roshan's so low, so EG, they walk in, they take it. Sumail takes the Aegis. It was always going to be a risky play, Cap, but that...
Down, well, you've got nothing left in the tank at that point.
Top lane Mugi will find Arteezy. He's got the slow from the reflection. Arteezy will get glimpsed back, so will pay of his life. He'll be able to take down the gyrocopter. Get themselves something to try and help in the attempt to slow down this pace that EG's playing at.
Oh, they're setting up on SCC right now.
Ice Blast comes through. Fear leads him with the stun from the Shadow Blade. This man in a lot of trouble. He has got the Enrage to help limit some of the damage, but the Malefice holding him down and in place. SCCC will fall. The auras from the Greaves and the Helm of the Dominator just keeping EG in full fighting shape. You got the passive regen as well from Fear, of course, from his passive. They'll try and jump in Kaka. Does go for the epicenter straight away, but look at this. The Black Hole comes out from Sumail. Will be cancelled here. The homing missile out to SCCC, though. No one is dying on EG. This is the problem. NEWBEE commit with the Static Storm in the epicenter, and the sustain is too much from Evil Geniuses. They just stand their ground. They don't care that the Black Hole gets cancelled for Evil Genius.
And all they need? Just one more team fight to close it out. NEWBEE are going to stand their ground. They're not even going to wait for a tier 2 push. They're going to try and meet them.
Let's see what they can do outside of the base. They're leading straight away onto Fear. The Ice Blast will fly across. Arteezy moving in with the BKB on the sidelines. They're cutting up at CCC with the Malefice. They've already taken down the Sand King. They'll find the Ursa as well. That's 2 down on NEWBEE. NEWBEE just can't put a dent into this lineup of EG. Honestly, this Helm of the Dominator and Grease Aura combination from Sumail is just so much sustain, regenning up the lineup. They're just constantly at full health. On the side, Fear's managed to find KP. Mugi's trying to turn with the Metamorphosis, but the Malefice hold down. GG is called. 20 minutes of pain for NEWBEE finally comes to an end. EG, honestly, I want to know what these kids have had for breakfast. That was absolutely incredible. No one in the world could have expected that. This game 1 was just over like this.
Out of 3 for EG. Is it going to be another EG easy game? Let's find out with that commentary team. Boys, you've not got the signature heroes so much here. You've got no Enigma and no crazy stuff.
OKCS as the lane continues, and Death Prophet should probably get pretty well.
Well, getting aggressive again this time. Could be in a bit more trouble, Kaka. Looking for the hunt down, and Sumail, he's overstepped the mark there, gets punished. NEWBEE find themselves first blood on this bottom lane.
They're getting pretty lucky here. They've got twice now. Heroes just walked away with less than 10 HP.
Yeah, it's called getting dove upon it, but SCCC's tanking up the tower. SCCC ain't going to win that matchup. He just straight up loses that 1v1 as he tries to dive underneath the tower, but Link was already built up by Fear and SCCC. The Siphon damage wasn't enough. Bottom lane, Sumail jumping forward aggressively. Does get the kill onto Faith, but he will fall for it. So Sumail playing incredibly aggressively down bottom. It has cost him his own life. Then again, Sumail, he moved upon, will be chased down by Kaka, but is able to jump himself out. Just had the salve on him as well, so we'll get himself back up to full, and Crit again, just running down Mugi. One more punch and Crit, he's going to do it. He just runs down Mugi post doppelganger. Kaka as well, just getting absolutely chunked into by Crit. Will be able to get himself out of the range of this sentry.
You really just can't dive a Razor at all. Get a stable turn. That's 100 damage.
You spot out Kaka, but he's getting himself out of range. That sentry mid lane. Set up for a big static link to come through. A TP's coming in from KP, but SCCC, he's already down. And he popped the ghost for that as well. So that is... Exorcism popped, he dies. So there's no exorcism for this Death Prophet for over 2 minutes now. Some questionable plays here from NEWBEE.
Look what RTZ's doing. Oh, never mind. 4 kills.
Or not, just get himself out of range of the detection. Need more kills actually for NEWBEE as they will manage to pick off crit. Sumail being watched upon. Top lane KP does get away. Sumail holds the 1 charges. Mugi jumps in with the doppelganger. The 1 charges as well himself to keep himself safe. That early sort of pressure. Even just the early sort of kill you want to find with that first exorcism is going to be put off. They will still try and make a play on Fit. Getting chased down. We'll put the Eye of the Storm. Gets to his pepper. Look who's here. Crit with the 2-man sleep. The wraparound for Sumail. He's got the Dream Cool down into both of them. Fear will be fine. SCCC will be surrounded. He's keeping himself alive with the Spirit Cypher for now. Another stomp attempted. Won't quite grab it. So SCCC will survive. But the big play there being that Fear gets saved. Crit and Sumail there in time to protect him. These movements from EG in this series just seem to be a step above what they've been performing with recently.
And I don't think they have the power to be able to stop this RTZ push. He's a Terrorblade that's level 8 with max out Metamorphosis.
Misery getting run down a little bit, but RTZ there to make sure the Mugi's put off from chasing for more. A couple of hits, Mugi down to half health. Still seeing if you can find Misery. Across the tree line, sentries drop down there. They've got vision. They'll turn towards Kaka straight away. And look who's here as well. Crits come up with the Spirit. Kaka, he'll fall. Misery still alive for now. Does get glimpsed back. Faith has the control. They will punish Misery.
And they're not going to lose their safe lane tower either, which is great. Go for the Razor. Every single one of these heroes, though, have such good self-sustain. They really are not threatened by rotation.
Let's see what they can do to Fit. They've got the glimpse back. They're popping the Exorcism. They've got 4 heroes surrounding him. Epicenter as well. TPs are coming through. Veil will fall down, but the Fiend Script holding a CCC underneath the tower. The Dream Coil comes out from Sumail. He catches 3, bursts down 2. Kaka's still there, but the coil will snap. Crit going for the Stomp. Does connect. They don't have vision, so Kaka will be fine. But again, sure, they managed to get a kill with the Exorcism.
Still almost any hero in the game on EG, but they just can't wait for that.
This is the kill that they need. Arteezy's been having too much of a free game. They'll surround him. Arteezy's been silenced. There's no way to play out against this one. So Arteezy, I say that! I say there's no way to play out against it, but there is! The backup's there somehow. He gets the time with that sleep help from Misery to get the Sunder off, and he doesn't die! Arteezy, the boy who lived, turning it round with the team. There's 3 dead, there's 4 dead on NEWBEE. If they don't kill Arteezy in a situation like that, I don't know when they do.
Are so hard to pressure. They bring 4 heroes. It takes so long to kill that. They easily make a turnaround play where they're going to be able to trade better heroes.
And that's always the feels bad. When you glimpse back at Terrorblade, but he stands there, metamorphosizes, and punches you down before he's moved back, buddy. Bit of a
Kaka showed himself.
Yeah, he's been dusted.
Don't show yourself against the hero that has dust.
Dream Coil as well onto Mugi.
And he has no doppelganger.
They're going to chase him down, and that's PL gone as well. Sure, I mean, I said at the start of this, I was looking forward to cast some Dota 2. We had a 20-minute victory for EG in Game 1. This game's looking like it may even be quicker if it continues at this pace.
Okay, they're going to go for RTZ here.
Okay, let's see if they
get
can
a
do it this
glimpse
time.
and a static storm. Okay, he's just standing there.
All the glimpse. They might know.
Oh no.
He's just gonna die. And
Epicenter.
There's a Sunder. No, he doesn't even need it. He hasn't got it. He doesn't. Oh, the pain for NEWBEE. Oh.
Listen, you've got the comeback mechanic for NEWBEE, all right? EG's up by 11k gold, and they've got a bounty hunter. So any track kill is going to be worth so much.
I mean,
oh no.
I'm watching this fight up top, but it's not really a fight. It's just a slaughter. EG, they don't need to do it. They're just A-clicking down lanes, and the heroes of NEWBEE are dying. It's actually looking to be on track to be a quicker game than Game 1. I can't believe what we're seeing this morning, or this afternoon, or wherever you are in the world.
Oh, and you sound about as lost as NEWBEE.
Yeah. I can't imagine much is going on. It's GG, ladies and gentlemen. It's GG. 17.5 minutes. What on earth's going on? How am I going to make jokes about EG now? How's anyone going to make jokes about EG now? They just absolutely destroyed NEWBEE. Look at the smiles on Crit. Look at the laughter. I mean, you would be if you just beaten down one of, if not the strongest team in China.